and a black hooded robe, i.e. the executioner, LOL. What? Is that Jerica? She does come pretty hard. And she's been rolling pretty hard at the mother, at the gorilla mother, the zoo mother. Not the gorilla mother. James writes, will do ASAP. Yes, let me know. Yes, let me know. Kina writes, she still loves the Gilligan theme. Tracy writes, come get my fish tank. Trust me, it's easy to take care of a dog. Is it? WPPI, Sweet Tea, and Cool Candy writes, same here with the cat business. Yeah. Kina writes, yucky, I hate cats. What I like about cats is that they are relatively self-contained. Other than that damn litter box, they're very clean animals. They spend a lot of time grooming themselves. I like that. What I don't like about cats is the litter box. And then the fact that, I'm paying for your food, you're living in my house, and when I call you or I want you to do some tricks because I have company over, all of a sudden you forgot the routine. When it's time to get some water, or when you hear a little dingling because I'm putting your food in your little plate, you all up in my face. Can't get you away from me. But after you eat and do what you want to do, Mr. Cat, you don't want to come play. I say, come over here. We had a cat named Jet. Come over here, Jet. And you don't want to play. It's hard for me to deal with that. I'm going to be honest with you. It's hard for me to deal with that. It's just too much for me. Gilligan of the week, it seems unanimous on some levels. I think we all agree. The Cincinnati Zoo.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale.
We say that's a tale of irresponsibility on some levels and culpability. Okay? The presumptive Gilligan of the week, if he decides to charge that mother, and we can do this in advance, right, is Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Dieters.
Just sit right back and you'll
sit down, man. As someone said, have several seats down, Mr. Joe Dieters. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. There's so many Gilligans, not enough time. Yes, that was R. Kelly, folks. Again, you can check it out for yourself. AC on Facebook writes, that is R. Kelly, without a doubt. Tanya writes, he'll be here in 3 weeks. I got my tickets, can't wait. On topic, that white dude is lucky he didn't get his ass beat for welching on the bed. What? He welched on the bed? Yeah, R. Kelly will be here in the city of Cincinnati very, very soon. I'm torn. I'm so torn. I mean, this man made this incredible music that gets a response out of me. It makes me want to hit the dance floor. It makes me reminisce. But I saw him on that video. That was him, folks. I believe anyway. I was not there that day. That's just my opinion. Would you pay to go see R. Kelly? Then he's notoriously late. R. Kelly be on the stage at 9 o'clock. You'll be there until 12 to 1 p.m. And then he might hit the stage and pull he might pull a prima donna move on you. He's a diva. He had to make sure his energy was right, like Lauryn Hill. Could you imagine you waiting to see Lauryn Hill? She shows up hours late and says she had to get her energy right. I mean, could you have sent us a text? I could have got something to eat. I'll come back because true is true. Yeah, I'd like to see you at your top energy peak. Right. I want the best performance possible. But I don't want to sit here for 3 hours waiting for it. Listen, if you get your tickets for R. Kelly, I'm just saying, hopefully he'll show up on time. You never can tell. That's funny. Daryl says, I hit a nerve with the pet lovers living in apartments. You don't really love a pet. You don't love your dog. If you love the dog, then you don't put a dog in a situation like that. Oh, my God. Jerica writes, it's called redirection. Say no and move away. That ain't enough for me. WPPI, Sweet Tea, and Cool Candy writes, thanks. What else is here? Deborah writes, I had a dog when I was a teen. He was a German Shepherd named Pimp. Oh, I'm sorry. Named Pimp. Pimp was bad as hell. How would not say he would not stay in the backyard? Parents finally gave him away. I love Pimp. You love Pimp? You loved Pimp. There's a million ways I could go with that, but I'm not going to. She also writes, I just looked at the video, Nate. It is definitely R. Kelly. I would not pay to see R. Kelly anymore. Kenny writes, I know, right, Mr. Ivy, but I'm not supporting the PP Man, a.k.a. R. Kells. I don't know if I like that nickname, PP Man. I get it, though. Mila writes, I had to get a dog to help our daughter overcome her fear of dogs and cats. Now I can't stand this dog. But the good thing is she's no longer afraid. Yeah. Well, I mean, just get rid of the dog then, Mila J. That's your house. You don't have to keep no dog for your kids. I ain't doing that. I'm telling you off the top, I'm not doing that. And if my wife is listening, she already knows. They live with me, not the other way around. That doesn't mean I'm like a super mean father, but like I said, I want them to move out one day. And if I create a home life that's too easy and too cushy, let me wash your clothes. I'm not washing your clothes. I'm damn near getting there with little Buddha. I'm not washing her clothes anymore. I'm going to teach her to go into the basement, how to measure. That's why you learn how to measure, all that kind of stuff. And I'm certainly not keeping an animal because one of my children wants an animal. That's just not going to happen. I'm just going to tell you off the top. Now, that makes me a bad dad, then so what? Just being real with you. Okay, so fish tanks are massive work. See, I don't want an animal that makes me work. I want an animal that brings me joy and maybe some money. Like an animal with a job, like you doing commercials and stuff like that. Psh, I got a spot for you. Yeah. Come on in here. This is your room. Yeah, make the checks out to Nathan Ivey. There it is. I'll be the executor of the state. I'm down with animals with jobs. That's different. That changes everything. Monique writes, nope, never go see him again. He was super late and sang When a Woman's Fed Up for 39 minutes and left. LMBO, heck no, never again. Oh, you were there? That tragic scene many years ago? You were there, Monique? I wasn't there. I could have been there. I think I even had some passes, but I decided not to go. I think that R. Kelly was just going through, maybe he was doing some drugs or something like that. I'm not trying to say he's a drug addict or anything like that. I'm just saying, why would you be that incredibly late and then just do one song? Maybe his energy wasn't right. Who knows? Deborah writes, yes, Nate, he was our only family pet. Keep it clean. Oh, absolutely. I get you. Absolutely. You know me. Pimp? Whose idea was to, let me guess, Dad. Dad named him Pimp. I'm sure Mom was like, I don't want a dog in my house named Pimp, but Dad overruled, right? Oh, my God. James writes, an umbrella is a must when attending an R. Kelly show, just in case he gets that urge. LOL. What? No LOL on that. No LOL. Deborah writes, side note, Pimp was only 6 feet old when we got him. He was a cute puppy. Kenny writes, that's a cool name. See, there you go. That's called enabling. That's enabling. Charles writes, the same people who still support R. Kelly are the same people who want Jared locked up. Very, very true. The difference is that, and see, here's the bargain that R. Kelly made with the black community. As long as he can make us dance, as long as he can make those hits, as long as he can perform and give us what we want from him, then we'll give him a pass. And that's how it works. That's how it works. And the same things happened with Kobe Bryant. When Kobe came back and gave Los Angeles back-to-back championships, it's like woman in Colorado. I don't even remember that. I don't know what you're thinking. What do you mean? Woman in Colorado? Remember this dude?
Best way I know how, but you have to forgive me. I have to take this moment in for a little while. When I spoke at my high school graduation several years ago, my high school English teacher threatened to replace me on the program or cut my microphone when she found out that I was interested in doing a poem as a part of my remarks. So I am eternally grateful for being able to share this piece of myself in my most authentic voice with you this afternoon. So, spoken word poetry, it insists on participation. So if you feel so compelled, snap, clap, throw up your hands, rejoice, celebrate. Class of 2016, this is your address and this is your day. Education, then, beyond all other devices of human origin, is a great equalizer of the conditions of men. Horace Mann, 1848. At the time of his remarks, I couldn't read, I couldn't write. Any attempt to do so, punishable by death. For generations.
Remember that's Donovan Livingston. It's the brother from Harvard who just killed it. I mean, that was a great graduation speech. It's on my Facebook page. There's a link, Nathan Ivey EY. If you want to be inspired, if you've got a graduate or a young person, show them that video. Show them that video. A young person of color, show them that video, because what they're going to see is a young, intelligent, beautiful brother, right, with all this potential, graduating and delivering the commencement at Harvard and killing it, making crazy, crazy points, ill, stupid, dumb, pathetic flow, okay? And that's my real MC of the week. Listen, thank you for listening to the show. I really appreciate you. I've got so many things in store for this show, so much more. And it's all possible because of the way we started. It's all possible having a sponsor. It's all possible because of, Team NI, the people that support me. Even if you're not Team NI and you check out the show on a regular basis or maybe you're interacting in the chat room from time to time. I really appreciate you. Next week brings more hope, more promise, and more things happening for our show, how it sounds, how it will feel, and your interactions. And listen, I really appreciate you. I really do. Have a great weekend. This show will be made and will be ready as a podcast immediately following the show. In just about 20 minutes of show, although it will be upgraded the audio. Tell a friend about the show. Thank you for listening. Really appreciate you. Shout out to the Chop Shop. I'm loving that. I'm going to brand that idea further to what we're doing here. Again, tell one person about the show of the weekend. Just one person. Word of mouth is the best way to sell anything. So, listen, I'll leave it in your hands. Thank you very, very much. My name is Nathan Ivey, and this has been the Nathan Ivey Show, your morning destination for interesting conversation. We broadcast live from the city of Cincinnati at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. There's already an alternative, and we are growing. We're growing. We're evolving. We're progressing because of you. Shout out to the good folks over at Superlative Media. Shout out to the many affiliates that carry the show, not the least of which are my good friends at Soul Public Radio. There is a link on my page, Nathan Ivey EY. If you want to connect with me, I'm easy to find. You can send an email, my contact page from the website. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Periscope. I'm on Instagram. I'm everywhere. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Until next time, I'm out.